except them all of my nose. I done made so many millions, ain't nothing to think about. And she fuck with me because I am the one that still come back even though I made it out. I thought she was G when I put in my D, she was screaming, she said come on take it out. And loyalty, I swear that's everything, and for me got niggas.
I'll be the angel by your side. I will get you through the night. I'll be the strength you can't provide on your own. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess that I still believe.
Hi guys, I'm going to be doing another gender old wives tale. So I am pregnant with baby number 3 and we find out the gender in 9 days. This one I'm taking my wedding ring and a piece of my hair. I will be putting the pendant over my belly and asking it to swing a certain way for a boy or girl, so I just thread it through. Keep in mind you can ask the pendant to go any way you want. I said if it's a girl, swing back and forth, and if it's a boy, go in a circle. You can also use a necklace or any kind of pendant, but yeah, anyway, so I just rest it on my belly and I lift my elbow up while I'm laying down and let it go over my belly. It takes quite a while to get to where it's going. Real slow right here. If you want to see if this old wives tale is correct, then make sure you follow me because I'll be going live for a gender reveal. But it is swinging back and forth, which I asked the pendant to go back and forth for a girl. Do you love your little sibling? Is it a brother or sister? Is it a brother or sister?
A sister.
You really think so? To a new house, and my current project is the kids' toy room. I have a 2.5-year-old, a 1-year-old, and I am pregnant with baby number 3. I want it to be very neutral and inviting. My very first thing was I taped up the walls and cleaned them. Come back for part 2.
Right foot 2 stomp, left foot 2 stomp, slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross, crisscross, cha-cha real smooth.
This is part 2 of my boys' playroom redo. So this wall is going to become the accent wall. I picked up a mess up paint from Lowe's for $1.25. I got a sponge, for like $1 and a tray liner that we already had. I'm just mixing the paint. Now I'm just dipping the sponge into the paint and starting the pattern that I chose. I decided to go with an arrow type pattern, and the right row I know looks terrible, but I had to figure out the perfect amount of pressure and the perfect amount of paint to have on the sponge. It is definitely a learning curve, and the beauty of this is that it is not going to look perfect, and that's kind of what you want. So if you are not a DIYer, this is probably the least expensive and the easiest for you to do. This bottom part that I'm doing currently is actually going to be covered up by a bunch of wood shelves for my kids' toys. And I'm going to be spending the next 30 minutes probably doing this, so come back for part 3 if you want to see the finished wall.
Babe, I'm gonna go to the powwow, okay?
Oh, don't ask again. It's quarantine time. Fucking stay home on lockdown.
Part 3 of our playroom redo. Here is the finished accent wall. This cost me less than $5 and took about 20 minutes. At first, I wasn't a huge fan because it looked so unprofessional, but I think that is the beauty of it. You can watch my last video to find out how I did it. And then the next project is going to be framing this chalkboard that I found for free and hanging it up and creating a little learning station and finding a rug. So stay tuned for part 4.